Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is So Much to Say YouTube TV. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. So Much to Say YouTube TV is the place that you come to learn and grow because we discuss socially relevant things mixed with a splash of humor. If you know you have tissue paper feelings, this probably isn't the channel for you. However, since you're here, I just need for you to do two things. Hit the like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and turn on that little bell so that you get the notification every single time that I go live or upload something new. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey girl, hey. Hey niece. Hey, hey niece. Come on, put your seatbelt on now. We got a couple errands to run. Amen. We got a few errands to run. Put your seatbelt on now. Buckle up. Buckle up. Oh, let me turn this heat down. This dragon blowing through these vents. You know, Gladys is, on dialysis and stuff. So she like a little extra heat. She like a little extra heat in the car. I painted my front door, niece. I painted the front door. It just transforming the place. Amen. We got to go and get some more paint. Look at the white people just doing their power walking through the neighborhood. Hi, good morning. Good afternoon. How are you? Come on, white people. Come on, gentrification. Come on, homeowner. Come on, diverse community. Y'all keep on moving in so we can go ahead so we can get this property value up. Amen. Let me explain something to y'all. Good day, thinkers, thought leaders, progressives, and dreamers. I'm Craig the Writer Stewart, and this is the Facebook and YouTube live versions of So Much to Say. These are my thoughts in my voice on black shit, white shit, gay shit, and everything in between. Niece, I had no clue what I was going to talk about when I got on here this morning, but the spirit just kind of hit me upside my head with a little something. Because I think somebody in here needs this. Amen. Somebody in here needs this. Oh, let me turn this heat down. My God, today. Girl, the heat is on 80. Let me turn this down. Did my mother turn this up? She must have turned this up when I wasn't paying no attention. But the spirit had told me, first of all, good afternoon, because I didn't sleep with any of you last night. You know, my grandmother, my aunts, my grandmother used to say that. Can you say good morning? You did not. I did not sleep with you last night. I told you that before. But at any rate, got a couple errands to run. You remember I had the dinner this past Sunday. I'm going to come back to what I wanted to say. Remember I had the dinner this past Sunday for my mother's birthday, even though her birthday was Tuesday. I had it on Sunday because I figured most people would be able to come to dinner, on a Sunday as opposed to trying to come over on a Tuesday night, after they've been to work and got to go to work the next day. So we had a good time on Sunday. So some people brought gifts and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and drop this off at the shipping facility at the UPS, because I also have to return a couple things to Amazon that I have back here. So it's going to be a one-stop kind of shop. Amen. It's going to be a one-stop kind of shop today. But here's what I wanted to say. I was kind of cogitating over some things. Cogitating. Cogitating. I was kind of considering some things since I haven't been on the live in the past day or so. Because I tell you guys all the time, it's so important to really be present. And I know it's hard to be present for a lot of people, just like a lot of people have difficulties. What's up over there in Baltimore, Bacardi? I know some people have difficulties doing this, meditating. I couldn't think of the word. They have troubles meditating because your mind is constantly going, right? Come on, word of the day. I ain't gave y'all no word of the day in a while. But, sometimes it's hard to turn your mind off because you got so much going on, right? Work, school, trying to start a business, children, family. You might be a care provider for somebody. You got a lot going on. So it's hard to sometimes shut your mind off. to meditate or to do yoga. Like I'm always doing yoga, hot yoga. Um, but I was thinking about this because, like I said, I try to pay closer attention to my life, right? No matter what's going on, I try to have a few moments to kind of think about the rhythm of my life, like from day to day. I've said this to you guys before. If you're a person that's constantly losing your keys or misplacing things, that's the universe telling you to slow your ass down. That's the universe telling you to slow down. You're moving too fast. Pay closer attention to what's happening in your life, right? And so the other night I was thinking, I was just like, things didn't really start moving for you because, we're steadily moving with this gay like me conversation train. We got a conference call. We got a Zoom call this coming Monday. Those of you that came to the Paid for Your Say event in Atlanta, I made that special announcement. Don't be dropping them names down in this comment, in these comments now. I made that announcement the other day about the other person that's attached to the project. We have a Zoom call this coming Monday night. And I just was thinking, like, how things have just started to fall into place. And I'm going to tell you the key. I'm going to tell you what I think part of the key is to why things started to happen professionally for me. Yeah, in the physical realm, it started happening because I started working with Madison. And she exposed me to her audience, which a lot of you grandfathered over from Madison, right? So that's what happened in the physical realm. But in the spiritual realm, I believe that happened because I started to show up as my authentic self. I'm going to say that again because I think somebody missed it. In the physical realm, things started to happen. Books started to sell, merchandise. You guys started supporting my merchandise. All of that started happening because I was working with Madison and because she put me in front of her audience. And then you, by default, some of you started purchasing books, greeting cards, merchandise. You send cash apps, Zells, checks that actually clear to my P.O. box. Yes, they ain't the kind of checks that bounce. They're the kind that clear. Amen. You send money orders. But I believe all of that stuff happened because, yes, in the physical realm, right here on earth, it was because I started working with Madison. And for whatever reason, you gravitated to me and started watching my lives and stuff. But those reasons paralleled a greater reason in the spiritual realm. In the spiritual realm, God activated that, allowed all of that to happen because I started to live my authentic self. I'm going to make it plain for you. So before I started so much to say podcast, remember I was doing my podcast? Before I started the podcast, my friend Terrence, you guys know Terrence, he lives in LA now, DT. He said to me, now, Craig, listen, if you're going to do this podcast thing, you really need to be your authentic self. He said, he said, like how your voice fluctuates and goes up and down and, all your mannerisms and things. He was like, you really need to. Can y'all still hear me? I want to make sure y'all can still hear me. I didn't attach this phone. Can y'all still hear me? Y'all can still hear me. I want to make sure. Because I attached this phone to the car and I want to make sure that the sound didn't. Y'all can still hear me? Okay, y'all can still hear me. Okay. So my friend Terrence said to me, Craig, you have to be your authentic self. He said, don't be over there on the podcast trying to be all pulled up and tight and conservative and trying to be your, this professional Craig. Because that's how I thought I needed to present myself when I first started posting and stuff on social media, that I was writing my first book and that I was putting my first book out and that kind of thing. I had this perception that an author is supposed to be really poised. You're supposed to be just extremely professional all of the time. I didn't know that I could just be my authentic self, right? And so when I was about to do the podcast, Terrence was like, listen, you're funny. People need to see that side of you. He said, you don't share that. He said, people who don't know you don't really know that side of you. And I've told you guys before that I really was, I'm not any longer. I really was a shy person. Some of y'all didn't think I was a shy person, but I really was a shy person. I've graduated to this, right? Yes, it is $5 Friday. Come on, somebody. I peeked down here a moment ago and I see my girl Sandy send something to the Cash App. Hey, girl, hey, thanks, niece. But I really was a shy person. And I realized, and I wrote this in, I think, Book of Jewels. It's either in Book of Jewels or it's in one of them books. Go on over to CraigTheWriterStewart.com and go ahead and get you one of them books. Yes, Ryan, I really am a shy person. I had to evolve to this. But what I'm saying to you is what I realized when my friend Terrence said that to me about, when you do this podcast, Craig, you need to give the audience your real self. Like, you're funny, you're quirky, you ain't gotta like look your best and be your best and use proper grammar all the time. Like, let people see the flawed you. And see, I thought that, I had to be like this vision of perfection. And so when he said that, that really kind of freed me. So then when I started doing live videos, because remember, I was podcasting for about a year before I ever did live videos. And then I met Madison. And then she was the one who said, you need to start doing, by the way, it's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Madison. But she's 44 today. But it wasn't until I started working with Madison and she said, you need to start going live. And I was afraid to go live because, again, that showing my full personality was attached to my insecurities around my sexuality. That's where I'm going with this. So for all of the lesbians and all of the gays and all of the trans people and all of the whatever else is in the LGBTQIA plus, you have to be your authentic self. And things didn't start happening for me until I started to allow the world to see the real me. I wasn't just trying to be this polished version of Craig. You understand what I'm saying? And I realized that a lot of the insecurities that I had previously were attached to my discomfort in my own sexuality. Like I didn't want people to be like, is he gay? You understand? Like, you kind of want to hide those little feminine idiosyncrasies, even though I truly do believe that we all have masculine and feminine energy, whether you're gay, straight, or whatever. Now, straight black men will try to act like they ain't got no feminine qualities, but let a mouse run across their foot. Let a big ass dog chase them. What? They get the squealing and carrying on. Let a bug fly on them. You understand what I'm saying? So, like, before I started doing live videos, a part of my fear was that softer side, that feminine side. You see this bitch right here. See, it's always a bitch in your comments. And see, I was nervous about comments like that. I know Keon is joking, but certain things like that. But I'm saying all this to say, strip all of your fears. You always have to walk in the direction of fear. That's usually the answer, to walk in the direction of fear. Whether it's your fear of going back to school, whether it's your fear of starting your own business, whether it's your fear of a promotion at your job, you should always walk in the direction of fear. Because that's usually the answer. That's usually the right answer. But anyway, so that's all I wanted to say about that. So just living your truth, standing your truth, be who you are. Amen. And then allow the universe to use you. Because I wouldn't know any of you if I wasn't, a strong black woman. Come on out of here so I can get in here. But raw. Oh, I was supposed to have been doing this. I'm supposed to be on my way over to the Lowe's. Girl, if you don't back this Honda CRV up, she driving like she in an 18-wheeler. All that Sunday driving. Girl, it's Friday. All that Sunday driving on a Tuesday. Let me activate this this refund over here on Amazon. Y'all gonna sit tight while I run in here real quick, niece? Hold on, let me pull this up. That's the thing I love about Amazon. They really good about taking things back. Amen. Let me see. Oh, here it is, right here. Yeah, I need to return these because they're not the correct size. I'm um it's not the correct size. So yes, I need to return it. Because remember I told you I'm doing these this hook, I mean this piece of wood. In my laundry room. And so I got these gold brackets, but this bracket is too small. I gotta print the label. This is too much. All right, I'll do that later. Thank you, Yolanda. She sent $5. She said, because it is fine nigga Friday. Yolanda said it is fine nigga Friday. Keon said, call me after this live. Hold on, niece. Wait, let me see. Is this what I need? Oh yeah, this is it. Y'all gonna sit right here, or y'all want me to go off and come back? Keon, won't you? Y'all gonna sit right here? I'll be right back. I know some of y'all gonna leave, but maybe I should have gone to the. Let me drive to the Lowe's first. I'll talk to y'all for a few more minutes and then I'll come back over here. That's what I'll do. Please hit the like and subscribe button, please. Keon, what do you want? He talking about call me after you done. Let me run over here to the. That's what I'll do. I'll run over to the Lowe's. I got to get a little bit more paint, niece, because I need some more paint because they're painting the laundry room. Oh, Tiara says she need a break from work. Girl, you probably been on break since you got there. She probably got to work late, and then she on break. She'd have had a 15-minute break. She'd have had two 15-minute breaks already. She'd already had lunch, and then she on social media now watching me. Now, how many breaks you need, niece? Now, I think them people need to dock your pay. They need to dock your pay. Now, he know them shorts are too little. I'm going to tell you something about us gays. We love something that's a little too tiny, too small. What? And look, let me tell y'all something. I invited that old long neck ass Nikki to my house last week. I invited her Sunday to my house for the celebration for my mother. She didn't even come. She didn't even come, niece. She talking about I don't even know what lame excuse she came up with. But I ain't inviting her no more. Lady G said gas is too high to be sending cash apps. Niece, you gotta live. You can't think like that. When you think small like that, then you are limiting yourself. You have to think in abundance. Amen. You gotta think in abundance. You can't exist in that world of lack. You can't live in that world of lack, niece. You have to know and believe that you are in prosperity. Amen. Nikki claimed that her father was late picking up Shane or some other, not dropping Shane off or some other nonsense. Meanwhile, Shane is a latchkey kid, so I don't know why she needed to be there to let him in. But anyway, that's a whole nother conversation. But we are all COVID negative. I had my COVID test 3 days ago. Amen. Gas is definitely really high. Gas is high. And some of y'all judge me because I used that little hookup the other week to get half off on gas. I know some of y'all judge me. It's okay. Oh, I done already passed the exit that I need. I need to go back the other way. Yeah, it's that way. I was further down because I started at the UPS store. But we're gonna bust this U and go on back around. Keon, I can't send you the link because I'm driving. Okay. And ain't no way for me to drop the link down here. You still in here, Keon? Let me see. Oh, yeah, I can't drop no comment in here. Yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I'm driving. Listen, I just closed on the house. Amen. So I needed that little gas hookup. I can't send you the link because I can't drop no comment in here. It doesn't let me drop a comment. But Keon, you and I need to do a live. I don't know when we're gonna do it. It can't be tonight because I'm going to this thing for Andre Dickens. He's running for mayor. Those of you that are in Atlanta, I need you all to vote for Andre Dickens for mayor. Even though I went to that Kasim Reed brunch, that complimentary brunch the other week, I still am a proponent for Andre Dickens for mayor for the city of Atlanta. Now, I don't know if he has enough visibility to win this election, but I am not voting for Kasim Reed. Okay. Now, I went to his brunch because it was free and I was invited. But yes, Aaron, you are about 22 minutes late. Wait a minute. Tanny Joy says she got robbed in San Francisco. Girl, what kind of neighborhood was she in? How'd she get robbed? Hello, somebody. Come on, Fine Nigga Friday. What is with all of this traffic getting off this exit right here? So now, listen. So those of you that have been following my live, remember the other day I told you Gladys called me. This is before she came down here. She at the house right now. And remember I told you she called talking about she wanted to talk to Gustavo about putting in those railings in the bathroom. So anyway, I went and bought the little temporary ones, right? Now she talking about she want one of them high seat toilets. She want me to take my toilet out the bathroom and put one of them high seats, one of them high toilets in. I'm like, girl, she is from one thing to the next. Thank you, Samantha Hatton, for the $5 Friday. My girl Stacy Michelle. Then she had the nerve to tell me this morning, yeah, because I'm kind of considering this my room. Well, girl, I'm gonna need you to pay a third of this rent, this mortgage. Look, rent. I'm gonna need you to pay a third of this mortgage that's due on November 1st. You claiming rooms and stuff. You claiming rooms and stuff. That's really what I was thinking, one of them removable toilet seats. I was thinking about one of them removable toilet seats. Somebody said, I want to send you a hoodie. You have the P.O. Box? Send it to the P.O. Box, niece. I appreciate that. It's P.O. Box 82652. That's Hateville, Georgia. 30354. Listen, but the only thing about them little removable seats, they so nasty. Because listen, if you read book number 2, One Thing for Certain, Two Things for Sure, remember when I stayed over in the jungle? I stayed over there at the jungle. Nikki, you still ain't gave me no housewarming gift. Nikki, you can give me a housewarming gift from Wayfair. There's something over there that I want to purchase. I want to get one of those shower benches. What y'all know about them shower benches? Now, the shower bench is so I can, sit down in the shower. I'm gonna dry off in the shower and stuff like that. And then you put your body cream. You sit down on the little teak, waterproof, water resistant bench. You sit down and put all your cream and stuff on your body and stuff. You sit down in the shower, and then Carlton and I, we're gonna do some stuff on that bench too, right? But we'll get some other activity in on that bench as well. But yes, I want that teak wood bench. Nikki, can you get me a Wayfair gift card? And let me explain something to y'all about this lady right here. Let me tell you something about her right here, Rita Thompson. Nikki, I'm sure they got electronic gift cards. All you got to do is use my email address, booktherewriter@gmail.com. And you can probably send me an electronic gift card for Wayfair. Booktherewriter@gmail.com, Nikki. Thank you very much. Let me tell you about her right here. Miss Rita, smoking cigarettes at night, tweet, McBride. Rita, ooh, drop paid for your say down to $100. I'm going to sign up today and didn't, McBride. Now, she came in this live last week worrying the dog shit out of me about, can you ask Rita if she can drop the price down? She said, I know you're not telling me nothing about nothing IT. Let me tell y'all something. Rita came in here and asked me to ask Kim to lower the price for paid for your say, because you know it is now back to $175. Amen. It's normally $225 to join paid for your say. www.paidforyoursay. No, Rita ain't ever joined paid for your say. That's why I'm about to light her up. Now, how you gonna come in the comments a week ago and say, and then see everybody else that signed up but Rita? Everybody else jumped in there on that $100 deal except Rita. But I bet you she had money for what? See, look, Calvin Alexander got $200 for a mock trial. I have long arms, so I really would like a medium, maybe. Probably a medium. But I might need a large because I have long arms. I don't want to be walking around with my sweatshirt looking young. You know, the sleeves stop right here. But I could probably do a medium. Let's say medium. Let's say a medium. And thank you very much. And look, put your information in the box with it so I can post it and tag it on social media. But yes, the promo code, here it is right here, is www.paidforyoursay.com. Use promo code Craig175. Nikki then jumped in on Paid for Your Say. She was complaining at first because she wasn't making no money, but she really wasn't applying herself. Now she's making all this money. She actually did one yesterday for vegan chicken nuggets. How much was that one for? It was like 100. Don't say where you got it from. There. Don't say which they were. Just tell me how much it was. It was like 150 or 175 she got for that one. And then she had another one that was, she cleaning up. But Rita asked me to ask Kim to lower the price. And we lowered the price and she didn't even sign up. Nikki had one this morning too. She had another one this morning. And listen, Rita didn't even sign up. But I'm grateful that some of you did sign up. And here's the thing. I tweeted about this morning. The reason that I shared, and I said this at the event, the reason that I shared Paid for Your Say with you guys is because you guys have been so good to me. You guys have been so generous in supporting me in ways that you didn't have to. And of course, I can't give back to each and every one of you. I can't give free books to everybody that hasn't purchased a book, or, you know, there's no way for me to give back to every single person. But what'd you miss, Santana? You missed what? What'd you miss, Santana? So the reason that I shared Paid for Your Say with you guys, because it's a way to put money in your pocket. And so I knew that it would be a way that a lot of you would get on there and you would make all of this money. That was my way of saying thank you, right? Now she down here talking about she need to get a laptop. What needs? She should have got the laptop for you asked us to put a sale on. How are you gonna ask for a sale how are you gonna ask for a sale and then still didn't sign up? So listen. Oh, Santana said he missed the discount. Well, guess what? You're in luck. If you go over to www.paidforyoursay.com and use promo code Craig125. Use Craig125. That promo code is active right now. Craig125. Go on over to www.paidforyoursay.com and use Craig125. Amen. Now it was $100 last week, but it is $125. $125 is better than $175. Amen. 125 is better than 175. Child, Rita ain't trying to make no money. Rita could have went on over there and signed up and made some money, but she didn't do it. She know she got to buy a laptop. What needs? I mean, you're very welcome. Who is that? Mrs. New Wright. She said, I signed up and I am so grateful for you and Kim. Kimberly Keaton said, I hit $600 this week and $1,250 for this month. See what I'm trying to tell you? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I haven't even been on it like I was previously, because I've been, tied up with my mother coming down and doing stuff with her. So, I mean, I've done a couple screeners, but I haven't had a chance to. There is one on dialysis, in fact. So the lady emailed me yesterday and was like, I really would like to talk to you about it. It's about people that are on dialysis or people that are care providers, caregivers for people that are on dialysis. So I really want to, I forgot it's a UPS store right here too. I can go to this one. So I really want to do that one. So I'm supposed to talk to the lady today. I can't remember how much it pays, but I'm telling you, this is a quick, nice way to make some money. I just be trying to tell y'all, but see, some of y'all wanted to be able to sign up for free. That ain't how it works. This lady is giving you her intel for free. I mean, not for free. You're paying her to tell you how to do it. And then once she tells you how to do it and the companies to sign up with, then it's gravy. You make money. You understand what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing for free. Helen Baylor said, how many of y'all know ain't nothing for free? Thank you very much, Andrew Jenkins, for the super chat. Thank you very much for that. It is $5 Friday. Hey, boy, hey. But listen, if you sign up today, if you go over to www, you got to type in www. If you go to www.paidforyoursay.com and use promo code Craig125, you'll join today for $125. Now, the normal price is $175, so you're going to save $50, but you got to sign up today. I know some of y'all got paid today, so stop making excuses. Okay? Let me go ahead and put the link down here, because I know some of y'all can't really spell. I know some of y'all can't really spell. Oh, here it is right here. Okay, use the one that's right here. Okay, don't use the one down here. Now, if you want to use the one scrolling at the bottom, you can pay $175, but you can pay $125 today. Come on, I had a praying grandmother. And listen, you can live in any city. You can live in any city. We have people that are out of the country. We got people that are in Dubai, Canada, the UK. So listen, you don't have to be in any specific city, because most of these things are virtual. You do them right from your home. Okay. Every now and then you will do one where you have to go into a store, but typically you do them right from the comfort of your home. All right. You don't have to burn no gas, niece. Right. Tanny Joy said most of them are virtual. So listen, today only, Craig125. There it is right here. www.paidforyoursay.com. All right, now listen, I got to jump off of here because I got to run in here and get this paint mixed up. And then I got to run over here to this UPS store. And then I'm going to run on back to the house. All right. Thank you to everybody that sent a cash app. Kim Adair, Elizabeth, Miranda, Tiny Joy, Kelvin Alexander, Cheryl. Hey, girl. Hey, Powerful. Lamika Woodbury, Kimberly Dooley, Stephanie Huggins, Barbara Hyman, Datis Boardley, Marcellus. Who else in here? Yolanda. I think I said Samantha Hatton. Thank you very much for the Nikki. I'll be looking for my my Wayfair gift card, niece. All right, bye, y'all.